Hello everybody and welcome to the Cautious Hero Episode 1 Anime Review. Another day, another Isekai. How was this one? Is it any good? That's the question. That's what we're here to hopefully answer. But I thought it was, just to make a short story short in the beginning, I thought it was, it was pretty fine. I didn't see anything too terribly negative. I didn't see anything too particularly amazing. But at the moment, it's sort of in that middle ground where I'm like, this will be a alright thing to watch. It's better than anything we had last season at the moment. We're only one episode in, but that's an achievement because from the others you could tell they were going to be bad pretty early on. So that's first thing, that's a good sign. Hopefully we keep it this way. How this is going to work, if you are new here, we're going to go through the episode and then we're going to talk about the episode and then I'll probably say some other things. Let's just get on to the episode and see how it went down. The episode begins in the goddess realm, I guess. Was there any male gods? I didn't see any. Yeah, of course there was, the host was. God and goddess realm. They not a game show, but they get assigned their job. Basically, their thing is they pick a hero to summon to another world to save that world, and that's basically all they do. They're aware there's a lot of isekais, so I like that. Our main goddess, I guess, we follow is called Restart, which is like restart, but different. We'll just call her Rista, because that's what everyone else does. Like Rasta, but not quite. They pick Japanese people because of the isekai boom. So, like, the reason it's always, if we were to equate this to the real world, the reason Japanese people always get yanked is because there's a lot of isekai light novels. I thought that was quite fun. I like how kind of aware it is about how many isekais there are. Or isekai. What's the plural of isekai? Is it isekai or isekais? I have no idea. Paper lands on her face at some point with a guy with really strong stats. She's like, perfect, I'll have this one. His name was Seiya. He's the main guy. They pick him, summons the dude in, and she's like, oh no, he's hot, basically. But human goddess relationships, that's a no-go apparently. I guarantee they're definitely going to stick to that this whole time, that she's going to follow that rule to the death. There'll be no indecent relations going on. I guarantee it. He's less than impressed with his circumstances. He's like, please send me back. I don't want to do this. Can't you sort it out? Fair enough. Turns out she summoned the one Japanese male apparently who doesn't isekai, who's not on board with an isekai, so fair enough. Then she does a Doctor Strange portal. She straight up just does like Doctor Strange does. I thought that was pretty funny. Like, however, what's the word? It's a coincidence. There's no relation to it all, but I thought that was funny. Again, he says no. He's like, I'll do it, but I've got to prepare first. I'm going to work out for the next 7 years. And it's like, okay. Turns out, on paper, said he's super cautious. Hey, shenanigans. Who could have figured that out from the title? Speaking of the title, before we get into the next bit, it's like the title's like Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered and cautious. Like, either have the first bit or have the second bit. You don't need both. I feel like that's just making more words for me to put into the YouTube title. I hope YouTube doesn't be like, no, it's too many words. It might do. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do if it does. I'll figure it out. Rista complains to her friends, whose name I didn't write down. I hope she's not important. She's on the key art, so you'll probably have to learn her name. Basically complaining about him. He's like, I haven't seen him in 3 days. He's just working out. And it's like, okay. She tells him, hey, look after him. Give him food, give him drink, give him bedding. Give him stuff he needs to survive. So she does that. She gives him food. And he's like, no, it might be poisoned. I can't have that. But then she tastes it for him. And he's like, it's food, eat it. Gets him furniture and stuff, and he's gives him a buzzer, and he's like, is it electrocuted or whatever? See, this is the thing that's it's gonna be funny at first, and if it keeps up without much evolution, it's gonna drag on and be really annoying. The whole he's super cautious about literally everything. Hopefully they don't overdo it, and I feel like they might do. So I'm optimistic, but quite appropriately, I'm cautiously optimistic. So yeah, He's leveled up a little bit just from working out, so good job of that. Then she Doctor Strange portals and they head into the world. I forgot what it was called. Owlbeard. Not even close. Not even close. I haven't written it down. I hope I'm in the ballpark at least, because if I'm not, ooh, people are going to be mad. They get to the world, Saya questions everything again. He's like, is that old man a transforming villain? And she's like, no. No, it isn't. Yeah. Thinks town people are monsters. They go to a weapon shop. He wants to buy 3 sets of armor. One's a spare for the spare. That was funny. I thought that was quite good. That made me laugh. Rista's like, hang about, let's not do that. Buy one, behave. And then buys a lot of basically like consumable items. Like, you played an RPG, this is like your standard potion, except it's a herb. Or herb if you're American. The town is a weak town. A child shows up, gives him a charm, and it's like a weak town. There's monsters a week in the surrounding area. A child shows up, gives him a charm, a good luck charm. He's like, is this cursed? So I think the joke is going to be the charm is actually cursed. Like, legitimately the charm is cursed. And then they're going to be like, huh, he was right. He was right the whole time. Maybe. That's just what I think. Then they go find a slime, and he, you know, overkill much. The slime dies. I think that's safe to say. He uses about 17 special moves. So the slime had lived. That would be pretty impressive. But no, it didn't. Then an evil lady shows up, and she's a heavenly king. Doesn't seem much to be heavenly about her. But yeah, she shows up. Saya runs away, and the other one, Pasta, what's her name? Rista, not Pasta. Rista runs as well, and this demon woman chases them. And that's where we ended the first episode. Yeah, as I said, I'm cautiously optimistic about this. Pun very much intended, as I mentioned earlier. I think it could be good. I don't think it's going to get to that super top tier, like the really good Isekai, but I don't also think it's going to be bottom of the barrel dregs. You know, I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle, and I think it'll be an enjoyable enough watch without being anything special. But I want to be proved wrong in a good way. I want to be proved wrong in a good way, and I think hopefully, I'm hopeful. You know, I'm always positive. So if in 13 or how many episodes is this? 11 weeks, whatever. I'm super depressed and sad about it, you know, it'll be like a time lapse. You'll see what this series does to me if it's bad, but I hope it's good. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I couldn't think of anything else to say. I will see you in the next video. Subscribe and stuff if you're not already. This review will be here every week, unless there's not an episode on. That would be weird. But yeah, every week reviewing this series. It'll be a fun time, hopefully. I will see you next week for the next exciting episode. And bye, guys.